What's going on, everybody? Working on Bloodrum's Shaman Epic today, and I had an issue last night. I've been working on this epic off and on for like the last couple days, and I kind of did a little bit out of order because I'm on thornblade, which is a random loot server, so a lot of stuff is tradable, and I got to the point where I had to go to West Corona and turn in Woe and Envy. and and Mars promised the shield. So I got there and imported on. I grouped with imported because I needed a tracker. So I was in West Corona for like 6, 7 hours, I think. I was the only one in the entire zone, and I was running around looking for the wandering spirit. And when I finally found it, I gave it the gem. It gave me faction. I gave it Woe Envy and Mars Promise, and it kicked. It took Woe and Envy and then kicked me back Mars Promise. And I thought, what the heck? Sorry, I got a hair in my mouth. Ugh. And so I tried to give Mars Promise back, and it wouldn't take it. And I tried to give Mars Promise back, it wouldn't take it. And then Dosrith there, who just said gross in the stream, he sent me a message on Steam Messenger, and my computer like instantly switched the focus from Everquest to that. And so I clicked back on my Everquest to get back on Everquest, and when I clicked back on, I attacked the frickin' spirit. And so, of course, as soon as I did that, my pet took off and started to attack it, and so I had to kill my pet to get him to stop, but then he wouldn't stop attacking me. So I thought, well, maybe I can get Woe and Envy back if I just kill it. So I killed it, and I didn't get Woe and Envy back. So today uh, I got imported on and grouped with me, which is actually Dozerth, because I need ports around to get to places, and right now I'm running to Wrath Mountains so I can get Woe and Envy again, because I still have Mars Promise. I might be doing that. So there's Mars Promise. And the mobs I got to kill are on the level 32, and they're in the same spot. They spawn in one spot, so. What? Oh, whoops. Get off the main. There we go. So if you see, I have Mars Promise right there still. I don't have Woe and Envy. I had all three of them sitting in this little space right here. When I got to the spirit, I gave him the gem that was here, got my faction, and then I went Woe, Envy, and the shield, and lost Woe and Envy and got the shield back. And then when the spirit died, it didn't drop anything. So, okay, sounds good. So Dozers has to be on the call, so he's going to be muted on my stream, but he'll be in game. I got up early. I went to sleep like at 5 in the morning, and it's 9, almost 10 o'clock here, so I got about 4 hours of sleep. And when I got up, I got on here to check my email, and got an instant message from Dosrith. Whoa, you didn't sleep all day. It's like, no, I got my 4 hours of sleep. I should be fine. So we are going to go over here to Grass Mountains, and I'm using my earring down here to have a spirit scale on me, which is faster than so. But the problem with that is if I cast anything, or if anything tries to attack me, then I get hit by anything, then it instantly goes away. It's not like so. It's not a timed thing, although it does have a time limit. It's 40 something minutes. No, let's see. It is. See, and as soon as you cast, it goes away. 45 minutes. So as long as I don't get hit or I don't cast anything, I can run faster than some. But it's like I said, as soon as I get hit, as soon as I cast something, you're screwed. But I'm running through zones that don't have anything that's going to attack me. So. And then I'll lose it when I have to go and kill what's his name. What is his name? Hold on. Glaren the Wicked. I think Glaren the Wicked is the one that has Envy mode. Yeah. So I got to kill Glaren. I don't need to kill Tabian the Goodly because I have the shield. But alright. And I did him kind of out of order because this is like step 5, I think. And before I went to Aruden's Crossing and had to sit in the water and talk to all the people, because the way that it's done out in the steps in the quest, you go from you go from I think it's the Ocean of Tears to West Freeport, and then I don't remember what the next step was, but then it has you go to Ruden's Crossing, and then Wrath Mountains, and then West Corona. And I was looking at it going, wait a minute, these things are just droppable things, and why don't I do Wrath Mountains while I'm next to Wrath Mountains at my hometown, and then I'll go do Ruden's Crossing and then West Corona because it's faster going that way. So I was ported to Tox, invised and ran through a Ruden, and then went out to the ocean, did that part. There was already a level 41 shaman out there when I got out there, and I didn't realize he was such a low level until one of the sharks attacked, and he kept healing himself, and so I excuse me, when I clicked on him, he was already almost dead. There's imported. He told me to stand in front of imported when I got here, so. He just saw me. Oh yeah, the group so. Okay. Alright. Okay, read that in your best Arnold Schwarzenegger voice. So the first guy we gotta kill is right up in here. I think. Yep, Glaron the Wicked. So, just. Alright, so we just gotta come up here and hang a right. And I'm level 60. He's level 32. So if I cast one, like my Bane, send the dog on him, cast Bane of Knife, he'll die like super quick. Make sure imported doesn't get hooked up on a tree or something. Not a player. Maybe he might not be up. That's if he's not up, then this is gonna stop very quickly. What the heck is that? Oh, he's up. Okay. People out here killing stuff. All right. How you doing there, buddy? Do I have it up? Yeah, I do. All right. So send the pad. ow. There we go. Envy and woe. Alright, so I keep doing it. So here I have all three again. Here's the theme song again. I have the iTunes playing in a loop in the background. It's just all my music, so you're gonna hear the theme song come up and again a few times, but it's not the full theme song. It's only like 30 seconds. I still haven't finished that one. I have to do the vocals to it and bass. There we go. Oh, I like this song. One of the few I did. I thought there was a port to West Corona. I guess I was wrong. Alright, so this is what I really need imported for because I spent 7 hours running around as the only person in West Corona trying to find that spirit. What's attacking? Oh, a tree ant. Really? Oh, I don't have my other dot up. I have invisibility up for running around. I just ran into that tree ant there. Oh, it's a druid. Okay. Be gone from this place. So when I first started playing Everquest, hey, shrubbery. Come on. My first character, or actually my third character, because my first two characters I deleted. One I couldn't get out of neck was the first one, and then the second one went to. Are you serious? Come on. Leave me alone. I'm just trying to do my epic. Southern Corona, Eastern Corona, Western Corona. So I'm gonna go. Oh shit, she's yellow. Oh. Wow. Wasn't even paying attention. I was looking at the map. I thought just one of the druids was on me. Hey, Fades, what's up? Yeah, I got smacked. Well, the last time I was here, the last time I was in West Corona, I didn't go through North Corona. I went, like I said, I went out of order in the epic, and I went to Talks, ran invis through Rudin, went to Arud's Crossing, did that part, and then, right, where's he at? And then, oh, that means my dog's dead. And then ran through Kinos. Yeah, I have invis up too, so. I got it, man. Alright. Booyah! They were going away, alright. Oh yeah, how far did it drop me now? I went from 99.999% into level 60 to 83%. Oh no. Whatever shall I do? This server's got 4 months before it goes to level 65. Tomorrow it goes, Luklin drops. Not Luklin, Velis. Velis drops tomorrow. Alright. Leave me alone, lady. Oh, he didn't give me... leave me alone, lady. Did she attack me again? Are you serious? No time to talk. Ah, shit. I'm gonna die again. Are you serious? Wow, so this day's not starting off so great. So after losing Woe and Envy yesterday to the Spirit, now I've died twice. Not a great start. So either my invis dropped as soon as I popped up, or she can see invis. So now I've gone from 99% into 60 to probably 71%. Necros are really good because you can solo with them quite a bit, but what we've run into a lot, because the characters that we play, I play a shaman, Dosris. Everybody should follow, by the way. Put his name in here. Follow him. Dosris plays an enchanter and a monk because his monk Borgir was camera go. His monk Borgir was one of the main monks years ago, and then where's he at? He's right there. Okay. I am the worst shaman ever. I never have so on myself. But he plays a monk and he plays enchanter on his laptop, and then my brother plays a wizard, and my cousin who I live with plays a cleric. And so when we go and fight, if we can't find anybody else with us, we always need a tank, and we can never find a tank because with a monk he can fight stuff, but he has no taunt, and so he'll be fighting, and I'll cast slow, and the mob will turn and attack me. He can't taunt it off, so we always have a problem finding tanks. But that's just us. I don't know how it is for the main server. I don't even know how many tanks we have in our guild because I haven't done a whole lot with the guild yet. And then it's funny because if you watch any of the past streams, all my streams when I'm done, they go to my YouTube channel, Tolnors, which I think is on the link here somewhere, but it goes to that YouTube channel, and you'll see our little group somewhere, like when we were in Kazakh Thule, Kazakh Thule, and you'll hear Dawsers going, "I'm looking for a tank." The only thing I find is it was usually like Enchanter, Necro, Enchanter, that were looking for group. There was never any tanks. And then I made a tank. I made a Shadow Knight, but he's level 8 because I just couldn't get into it. Cool. I was invis. I think she sees invis. I just felt I'm typing in the wrong thing. Oops. I type like a troll. I always end up hitting too many keys. Oh, let's see how bad I am now. 66%. Whoops. Where's my percentage? Oh, you know what? Let me look. Looking to see if my cousin's on. He's got a level 60 massively hearted out cleric faux pas. Let's see if he was on, then they could just go up there and pull one of my corpses away and then res me. But last time I got up and went, he was taking a nap, so I don't think he's even on. He was going to get on one of the other servers today, I think, and run around. He was going to get on one of the live servers and then run around Velis so he could get his bearings again. Because my character is not this character. My main character is a cleric named Tolnors. I started the game Everquest when it went live. Hold on a second. Oh, he says, yeah, it'd be faster, safer to res than me port and die again. What was I saying? Oh, so I started the game when it went live. I read a article on. I had Invis up. She's a guild master, yeah. I swear to God, if he kills me again. All right. So I read an article about Everquest, and I was a big D&D fan, and I mean, apart from being a musician, I love video games and D&D and whatnot. Go away. Oh look, there's one of my corpses. I actually had corpses turned off, but I turned them back on yesterday. And so I read this article about a new game that was coming on that was the first multiplayer online 3D game, because I think Ultima Online was already out, but it was more of a top-down kind of game, and it was always PvP, I think. And so I didn't want to play that because I hate PvP. Where's my other corpse? It pops. All right, so I thought this is going to be interesting. So I bought Bought the game, started playing it the day it went live, March, what was it, March 17th, 1999. There's my other corpse. I made a Dark Elf Shadow Knight named Moonfog. You gotta remember this is 1999, so there was no Alakazams, no cheater pages. So I made a Dark Elf named Moonfog, Dark Elf Shadow Knight. Couldn't figure out how to get out of Narek, so I deleted that character. And then made a human Shadow Knight named Moonfog. I took him to Befallen when he was level 7, and I fell down the well. I didn't have any keys. And nobody would help me get my corpse back. And so I was like, well, I guess that one's gone, and I deleted that character. And this was Everquest back in the beginning, so there was no twink, there was no, I didn't have any like really cool loot on him. So at that point, when nobody would help me get my corpse back, I thought, okay, it's going to be this kind of game. So I decided, okay, I'm going to make a character that's going to be helpful. So I made my cleric, a high elf cleric named Tolnors. I think by the end, I think I was calling him Tolnor Stanor, the albino drow tanking cleric. And I think he's level 56. I never got him past 56. So I played from the day EQ1 started until I think I stopped playing either at Lost Dungeons in Norath or Gates of Discord. Yep. Scale of the Wolf, we'll do it. Yep. Alright, so here we are. Up in the air. What a stupid remark that is. We are now we are looking for Wandering Spirit. So, and I played Tolnor till 56. Never got him any like really cool loot. I only took him to the plains once. But I was uncomfortable playing a cleric because, I mean, I'm really uncomfortable playing a shaman when I have to heal. Because when I was playing Tolnor's, I had played him since the beginning of the game, and I healed the way I heal. And apparently, it's not the way that everybody else healed. Nobody would die. I mean, people would die, but there wasn't an inordinate amount of people dying. But when I got up into the higher levels, everybody was expecting me to let them get down to 30% and then complete heal them. And I would let them get down a little bit and then just keep them topped off. And I would get tells from everybody. I play a cleric and you're not doing it correctly. You need to change the way you're doing it. And I would always reply, did anybody die? No. Okay, we're fine. And then if they would just keep hounding me on it, then I would just tell them, if you're a cleric and you can do it better, then go bring your cleric and I'll leave. And I got tired of getting in these arguments with people that I wasn't playing the game they wanted me to play. So I just left and I made Bloodrum to give people sows, and I would run around to Oasis and just I would get up to like level 20 or something and then run to Oasis and just sit on the docks and give people buffs. Or I would do that with the cleric. I'd go sit on the docks and Oasis and buff people. But Then I went to Star Wars Galaxies. I went to Anarchy Online. I went to Dark Age of Camelot, which I still think their idea for the longer a mob stays up, the more bonus experience you get for killing it was awesome. Kept people from camping in the same spots over and over again. And like Star Wars Galaxies, I thought they had an awesome way of doing their training, where your one character could be any class and max out any class it wanted, and then if you didn't want to do that anymore, you just sold the experience back, lost all the experience you had, but you got all your training points back. And then I went to EQ2 when it started, and then I just stayed there. I didn't come back to EQ1, and then Dosrith and Warlord, my nephew and my cousin, loved coming back and doing TLPs on EQ1. Because I was the first one in our family to play EQ. I got them hooked on it. I remember Warlord standing behind me while I was playing and watching me killing rats in Freeport, outside of Freeport. And him going, "Why are you killing rats? You killed rats yesterday. This game's stupid. Why would you even play this game?" And then a month later, he's got a cleric who's playing in-game content. And then Dosrith was still in high school when this came out. And I was working overnight as an overnight manager for Walmart. And so when I would be working Friday night, Saturday night, he would come over overnight and get on my computer, and on my account he was playing his characters. He had a shaman named Junior Dart, and I would come home from work at 7, 8 o'clock in the morning, and he would be asleep in my chair in front of the computer, and his shaman would be running into a wall with a little message flashing down at the bottom saying, "You've run out of food, you are hungry, you've run out of drink, you are thirsty." But and then of all things, I got my parents started playing. That shocked me. So I got Borgir and Gorlord to play. Well, Dosrith, his monk was named Borgir. I got them to play, and then they just took it to a whole nother level. And then I stayed. I always called Tolnor's my welfare cleric because I wasn't good with raiding guilds where I played in one raiding guild in EQ2. Got it. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Alright, let's see if I do it wrong again, because yesterday I gave it the gem, I got the faction hit. I gave it Woe, Envy, and the shield, and it took Woe and Envy and then gave me back the shield. Okay, and what I'm looking for, Wandering Spirit, it's a purple, there it is! I gave it to Jim yesterday. So, and I did this yesterday, and it didn't do anything. Sweet! Did he give me the sparkling gem? No, so we gotta follow this. Give me the shield of falsehood. And it's not giving me the sparkling gem. Yay. Gave me the faction, but not the sparkling gem. Yeah, because it doesn't tell me anything I need to say in my walkthrough. It says give that to receive the sparkling gem, but oh wait, let me look and see. I did get the sparkling gem. Alright. There we go. Alright. Alright. So much faster when you have a tracker. 7 hours by myself. Tracker after 2 deaths, no problem. Alright, so that was step number 5. So now I gotta go to Emerald Jungle and pop up into the middle of the zone pretty much and find the Spirit Sentinel and give it the gem. And then I go to Castle Mistmore after that, so. Alright. Oh, real slow. I thought you said real slow. I was like, oh? Is my pet dead? I didn't resummon my pet. Alright, so. Popping up. I don't know how long this invis me, or I'm gonna invis myself. There we go. All right. So I need to go. Whoops. I need to go. Here. Is it there or wrong map? It's right here. Wow, why is it listed on the map? Okay, so we're down here. We want to run to here. Okay, hopefully I don't die again because I don't want to lose 60. Alright. He's up here along the inside of the wall. He might be. Yeah, he is that Spirit Sentinel. Yeah, he's right there. So we finished Borgir's epic the other day. He finished his epic before he got level 60, and then he got level 60. The Enchanter is level 59, about 20% into 59. So we got to get the Enchanter level 60 and then work on that epic. The Wizard, Dusty's character, is still a ways off. He's 47? 48? So we got to get him to level 60, which will happen eventually, but once we get him level 60, we'll be rocking. And then Faux our cleric, he's level 60, his Shadow Knight's level 60, his Undead Seeing Biz. Oh, what was that? Man trap? Oh, there's a door there. I didn't see that. I thought this was just like one door in a closed room. Alright, do I need to see you? I don't know if he needs to see me or not. Yeah, oh, nope. Oh, I can talk to him. Okay, now we gotta go to Castle Mistmore. For some reason, my invises don't last very long. When I was trying to run through Freeport, yeah, see, look at that, starting to appear already. When I was trying to run through Freeport, I got the crap smacked out of me. I didn't die, but it's twice, 2 or 3 times, my invis, as soon as I cast it, wore off. Okay, hold on. Oh, I was typing. Curse him and his work schedule. Normally he would be on Discord with me, but sorry, I didn't mean to be standing on you. So in my walkthrough, it says level 45, arm touch, 200 per hit. And I have a whopping 2,700 hit points. I don't think I've been to Castle Mistmore and EQ1. I don't even know if I've ever been to Castle Mistmore and EQ1. Oh, the song you hear in the background, JLH squared. Song I wrote with my wife. I was at the computer writing it, and she was sitting on the bed. I think she was reading, or she was on the laptop, and I would play what I was coming up with, and I would tell her, should I go up or should I go down? What do you think? This is what came out of it. And in case you're wondering, this is the happy music I have played in the background. All my darker music I don't play on here. It's all on my Bandcamp, but I've got to get that stuff finished. And then, oh, Dawsers and I do a band, death metal band called Zlygore, XLYGORE. We've been doing it where I wrote the guitar and the bass, and we used my lyrics, and then he did the keyboards, the drums, and the vocals. And we put out an EP, which it's out there. It's on iTunes. It's on. Whoops. But he's been coming up. He's because I have what 15 different one-man projects. So the stuff you hear in the background right now is my jazzy techno stuff. Um, but I'm mainly death metal, black metal, and Dosrith is a guitarist, a drummer. My drum set is at his house. Uh, Bass player. He has his anything I do. Him and Gorelord are a million times better at. So he came up with some guitar lines, and I restrung his guitar, but a piece of it popped out of the bridge. And where we live, there's nobody near us that repairs guitars. So his guitar's out of commission. I have 6 or 7 guitars, and my Jackson Ultra V, the standard one, the $200 guitar, is sitting like what 5 feet away from me right now. So, and Dawes lives right next door. So we're going to his softball game tonight. I'll figure I'll take it over and give it to him because he said he came up with 2 riffs he wants to work on for his Ligor. I was like, awesome. He's got 2 that I sent over. They're two full tracks, guitar wise. I don't think I've done bass yet. And he's got one almost finished. I got to come up with lyrics for him. And then he's got another one that he was working on. And then now he's come up with some guitar lines he wants to work with. So, but I got to get him a guitar. But since I tried to tune his last one and his $1,000 guitar and screwed up the bridge, frickin' tremolos. But we live also on the ocean. So if you have a guitar and you live near the ocean, I had all my guitars out in my room and I would sleep with the window open all the time. And I remember going to work one day and there was a guy there named Eddie who had a hit record in the 60s and was just getting back into playing music again. And he said, I told him, I go, all the necks of my guitars are warping. And he goes, oh, what humidifier are you using? And I was, dehumidifier. And I was like, I didn't even think of that. I used to live in the valley where the air is always dry and it's always 116 degrees. I never thought about dehumidifiers. So I have 1 guitar, 2 guitars. 2 guitars I can play right now out of the 7 or 8 I have. The Jackson Ultra V and the Jackson, it's just a standard black Jackson Ultra V. And then my Black Forest Jackson Dinky Reverse, which is one of the coolest colors I've ever seen. It's a metal flake green, but you can't tell it's green because it looks black until you catch it in the light just right, and then you can see it's a deep, deep green. It is the coolest color. And then I have my Jackson my Jackson Randy Rhodes that's iridescent swirl, just because I thought that was a cool color. And then my Jackson Kelly Standard that's in crimson swirl. And then the one I always called girlfriend, my Tom Anderson 6120 orange drop top, the one I'll be buried with, that I can't play because the neck is warped all the crap. So, am I missing one out? I've left out the acoustic and my Mako Ultra V, and then I have my 8-string bass, which is just a 4-string bass with harmony strings, my 6-string bass, the PV, and my 4-string fretless bass, my old Korg 707 performance synth. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. So what we have to do here, once we get to Castle Mistmore, we have to find a black dyer. . If he's not up, you kill an advisor, they said middle. Spawn him, but that's not confirmed. I have to say I will join you and then kill it and get the black dagger belt. So the last one I talked to, I didn't have to go through all that talking, but I didn't want to screw it up. I don't want to screw up this quest at all. Oh wow, a level 4 monk. It's not very often anymore you see low level. That was one of the problems we were having because I have Bloodrum, and then I also have Ganungagap, the gnome rogue. And that's when Dosworth started his chanter, and my brother was on. Originally, he was playing a bard, but um, we got the. That was even worse than the setup we had now with no tank because we had a rogue for a tank. But we got to level 37, and then I switched over to Bloodrum, and Ginu was still sitting at level 37. And some pretty cool gear. And then Dosrith, who's on imported right now, he what makes me nervous about this next fight, even though it's only level 45 and I'm level 60, well, almost not, is he's done the Shaman Epic like 3 or 4 times. His before Borgir, his main was Junior Dard, the barbarian shaman. So he's done this a few times, and when he says we might need a group, then that really makes me worry. So I guess we'll find out here. I got a notification that Gorlord mentioned me in Discord, and now I really want to see what that is, but I don't want to kick up Discord. I got too much crap going on. Ah, we'll do it, Morse. Go ahead. Like Father said, go on, 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 go on! Okay, what did you say, dork? Oh, it's what he told me last night. That Dylan Moran, if you've never seen Black's Books on the BBC, Dylan Moran is insanely funny, and I love Black's Books because I love anything Graham Linehan had done so far. IT Crowd, Father Ted, Black's Books. And the new season of The Witcher, Dylan is in it. And he said he's playing a character in it. And I was like, what? What's he going to do? Own a bookstore? Dylan Moran is an insanely funny comedian. I've watched Black Books, I think, 5 or 6 times over. Bill Bailey. Bill Bailey is just nuts. Okay, Talisman of Crag, Guardian. Talisman of Rhino. For everybody's strength. I don't really care about acumen right now. Talisman of the brute. Everybody some stamina. Talisman of the cat. Now when I saved this setup, I didn't put Talisman of the raptor. I don't know why I didn't do that. Yep, save it. And then get a little primal essence. Alright. Switch it back to attacks. I don't remember when they put that in. I don't remember Tolnor's ever being able to switch stuff like that. He may have, but I don't remember. I tried to get back on the live server 2 years ago, 3 years ago, but the game had changed so much since I played it in the beginning that I couldn't figure anything out. And I had played Everquest 2 for like 16 years at that point. Wait. 2004 to like 2018, yeah. 14 years, 15 years. Where am I at now? I'm at 51%. Come on, Dork. Is it an auto follow on me or what? Okay, we need to go to Castle Mistmore. I don't remember where it's in. Is it Lesser Fay? I forgot what zone it's in. That's hilarious. Well, like I said, I've never been to Castle Mistmore in EQ1. I've been to it in EQ2. It is Lesser Fay, okay. We want to go that way. Are we right next to Steamfont? Or right next to Akaknon? Oh, we are. I should... Which plot do I have? 4400? Oh, I don't think they'd sell to me. I was gonna say I should grab a bunch of poison vials while I'm here for Ginu. But... Nah. To Lesser Fay! I wish I had the voice of the guy from Justice League. The cartoon when I was younger. Meanwhile, back at the Justice League. Yeah, and I know my streams are kind of low key when the rest of the group's not on. Lesser Fay. Okay, so where is it on the other side? Castle Mistmore, yep. Other side. Are you latched? Yep, okay. So Dawes is on like a phone meeting right now, that's why he's auto-following me. Oh, we're way up at the top. Alright, we gotta go down and to the bottom over here. I remember coming into Lesser Fay on Tolnor's. Oh, are you serious? I remember coming into Lesser Fay on Tolnor's. Oh, they're great. And I think I was a really low level. And freaking out. I think the Bixies were in here somewhere. Would you stop? Come back here. Come back. Back. Stop attacking. Although you could kill them, I don't really care. Just come on. I need you for the next part, not that. Come here. Come back here, I'll give you a sausage. That sounds bad. I don't remember, probably because I didn't play Bloodrum to a very high level when I played him before. I didn't remember having to buy the ability to name your pet. That kind of shocked me when, because EQ2 you can rename your pet. I think it's pretty much at will. You just slash pet name and then put the name in. As long as it doesn't break the naming filter, then you can do it. And my main character on EQ2, Glassalabolus, who's not a chanter, a conjurer. My pet name was named after a band, a record I had from a band in England called Hellbastard. And that was the name of the character for a long time. And then I logged in one day and his name was Goner. I was like, somebody reported his name. And so now I think I just call him Ganunga Gapsun. But to name my pet in here, I kept doing pet name and it wouldn't let me change it. Finally, I was talking to Fopa and he goes, "Oh yeah, it's because you have to get on the station cache and buy the ability to name your pet." So I did. It was like $1.99 or something. You get a potion to name your pet, but you can only name him once. So if I want to rename him, I got to buy another potion and do it again. So lame. All right, so the guy we're looking for, we are down here. The guy we're looking for is up here. And I've never been in Castle Mistmore and this one. I don't even need to cast that. The pet will kill him. Ooh, rawhide mask. Where did... What the... Oh, he's not coming? I know my book, if you're looking at my book and you're like, wow, that is not put together well. This page and this page are my presets. This is my buff presets. This is my attack presets. And then after that, everything is organized by what the spell is. And it's organized in levels. So the low level dexterity buff, high level dexterity buff, and then the highest level dexterity buff I'm using. So when you first look at it, it's like, oh, what a mess. But no, everything's nice and organized. All the good buffs in the front, and then all the nukes and dots in the back. So I already told them I'm going to get on imported and fix imported because from Dawsers playing and Gorelord playing, imported's spellbook is a mess. Alright, then I will sit and get some more mana. And if you've never played this game before, in the beginning, the game has changed a lot. It's been out for, what, 22 years now? In the beginning, when you would sit down to med, you had a whole different look on your... I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm actually moving my hands around like I'm explaining this to you. The UI was completely different. And when you would sit down to med like I'm doing now, this book would open up and cover, because you only had this much of the screen was the 3D part. This side had... You know what? I think I did this once before. Let me see if I can... Let's see if I can find a picture of the old interface. There it is. So this is what the old interface looked like. Why is it not letting me see it? Oh, wait. This was a song I wrote one day while I was... Come on, let me see the picture. It keeps taking me to a thread on Reddit, but it's not showing me the actual picture. Come on. Quit taking me to threads and let me see the picture. Bite me. Is that a YouTube video? Oh, come on. I just want to show the old UI. Everything either takes me to Reddit or takes me to... I guess I can just do it from here. Alright, so I'm going to show you guys. Oh, you know what would be awesome is if somebody had one up that was medding. This is what... So you can see right there, this is what the old interface looked like. This was the 3D part of it. You had your little icon here for your... This is a ranger. Then here was your hotkeys. Other little hotkeys down here. There's your life, your mana, and your stamina. There's your entire chat. And when you would click on your book to sit down and med, this, you click spells, your book took up this entire frame. So you couldn't see anything, and it was no third person. I was looking to see if there was anything that had somebody looking at their book, but apparently not. So that's how it was in the beginning. Wait, did you guys even see that? Holy crap. I don't think it... Did I change the focus? I don't think it did it? Maybe do that again. So that's... The skeleton on the right, the picture on the right, that's the old interface. Did I lose my... Oh, I did. I was gonna say, did I lose my invis again? Okay, Dawes must be busy in the... Oh, dang it. When my songs change, it kicks up a little thing on my main screen that says what song is playing. And it always kicks up right over this area right here. So when I go to click to sit down, I guess I could have just done it over here somewhere. I go to click to sit down and that pops up. I click on that and it pops up my iTunes. It's like, oh, come on, get out of the way. How many people are in the zone? Me, and imported, and somebody named Eunice from Mama's Family. See, I'm invising myself not because I'm worried about dying again. I'm invising myself because I don't want to have to fight my way all the way around to the back. I wonder how bad his arm touch is going to be. I'll let my pet eat it. You know, I don't even remember if I had any pet buffs. The other character I started playing on here when Dodger started his enchanter, the group we had made for that one, I started a mage. because I made one before in EQ, but I'd never played it very far. And my main character in EQ2 was a conjurer. He's level 120 now. In EQ2, I have 32 characters. I have my own guild that's just me. And I have 3 characters that are level 120. My conjurer, Glass Alabolus, is 120. My rogue, Ganunkagap, who was the first one I made in EQ2, he's level 120. And then on my other account, Massive Meat Shield, my gnome tank, is level 120. And if you go to my YouTube channel, you can see there's when I started streaming, I was doing 7-hour streams just playing EQ2, and on one of them, I think I critted for 109 billion damage in one cast, and my pet critted for 140 billion in one hit, and then I was in a lower level zone. I was level 120, and there was an epic mob up in the zone that conned Gray, and I was like, hey, everybody, watch me kill this in one shot. And I nuked it, and as soon as I nuked it, I died. And I had a parser up, and I was like, what? How did I die? And I looked at my parser. I had 337 million hit points. My parser showed that the mob hit me for 1 quadrillion 377 trillion damage in one hit. And I remember seeing that and changing the focus on my stream so you guys could see on the parser how much damage it did in less than 1 second to my character. And I think that's the thumbnail on it too. So if you go to my YouTube, Tolnors, it's on there on one of the videos. I think it's the thumbnail for the video, but I'm not sure. The name of the video is I just got hit for 1 quadrillion 377 million trillion damage. We gotta get this experience back. And visit yourself, you hoser. Call over? Chow, chow, chow. Anybody remember that commercial? Purina Cat Chow? Purina Cat Chow. Chow, chow, chow. What are you casting? Oh, you're giving me buffs. And I just realized the way I talk normally is in trolls. Wow. Who are you, sir? Level 26 ranger. There's nobody else in the group in the zone who's gonna help you, bud. Wait, what group? What? Oh, he's not in the guild. Oh, cover falling. Alright, so well, I guess I could be, if he's setting, I guess I could get some mana back. But when the game first came out, I always played in first person because there was no third person. And then I think when Kunart came out, they added the ability to zoom out like we are now. And I remember I didn't do it, and I think I was playing with Dodsworth. And he said something like, I got attacked by something from behind. And he said, didn't you see them coming from behind? I was like, how can I see them coming from behind? He's like, you're not in third person view. And I was like, what? And he told me how to scroll out. And I was like, holy crap, now I can see everything around me. So the only time I go into first person is when I'm swimming and you need to go up and down, or or levitating and you need to go up or down. That guy gonna try fighting by himself here? He's a ranger. He's not gonna... Can't take very many hits. Wow, I rolled an 899 on a rawhide mask that nobody else wanted. All two of us. I think after this step is when I need to go to... Oh no, I gotta go back to the Emerald Jungle. After this, I have to... After this one, I go to Emerald Jungle. And then after that, I have to go to City of Mist, which will require a group. So we'll get this one done, hopefully. We'll go back to Emerald Jungle, turn in what we got to turn in the hide and get the container. And then that'll be it for this stream. It won't be a... No 6-7 hour stream today, because I won't be able to do the rest of it until I get a group. Importeds can't group yet. And then he's got a softball game tonight. Anyway, so we'll just get these steps done and then I'll just end it. Hopefully we get to... Oh, and then I'll get a res, hopefully. This song is called Your First Scientific Breakthrough, I think. Yeah. I think I was watching Big Bang Theory when I wrote it. I've had so many different musical projects over the years that have gone absolutely nowhere. I am no good at PR. It's like Fog Warrior right now. I kept tell Gorlord and Dawes I have 2 full albums ready to go with Fog Warrior and 1 EP. I just have to put the vocals on and the bass lines on. The intro music you hear on my stream is one of the tracks for the new album. One of the new albums. I think it's Of Strength and Sadness. It's for that album. And then the album Ruined that's going to be coming out was actually one 46-minute long track. But since I put everything on Bandcamp, the biggest you can make a track is 600 megabytes. And the project you're hearing in the background right now actually has a track that's 54 minutes long called Ambi 4, which I have no idea where I'm going to release it because I can't on Bandcamp. But so I took the one track that's 46 minutes long and I decided, hey, the only way to put it out on Bandcamp is to chop it up and make it an album, which is what I did. So okay. And then, like I was stating earlier, Dawsworth and I are working on some more Zligor stuff, which I think I went through Septural Silence and we did Amazon, iTunes, Spotify. I think it's on all the digital. Zligor's EP is. The first track on that, what do we call it? Forgotten? It had a different name. The original name was in Latin. And then I thought, let's not do that. Let's just call it Forgotten. But the way that whole thing came about was I was actually living with Dawes at the time. And we had converted his house has 2 garages. A tiny little garage that was originally built with the house, and then a bigger garage that was put on years later. And when I first moved up there, we were converting the small garage to a recording studio. And I remember him coming in, knocking on the door, and telling me, grab a guitar and come with me. And so I went into the recording room and he goes, play something. I was like what? And he goes, make something up. And so I just started playing and I made up the song Forgotten and he recorded it. And then he goes, all right, put a bass line to it. I put a bass line to it. He goes, right, now go away. And so I went in the other room and then I came back in. He called me back in and he had put the drums to it. And he goes, give me some lyrics. And so I found the song. And I think it said in the original title was in Latin that said, it is the doom of all mankind that they forget. And so then he was like, get out. And so I left again. And then I came back in and he had the demo version of the track with vocals, drums, and guitar and bass. And he was like, I like the way this sounds. So we'll do it again and we'll do it like professional sounding, not demo quality. So we recorded that one, and then he remembered a song that when we were doing the Vitus, or Vitius, one of the tracks that I had come up with, he was like, play that one, and we ended up making like a 9-long song out of that one. And then out of nowhere, it was funny, he goes, do you remember that song you had that went okay, his phone calls wrapping up. And I was like, oh, you made one like this? And I started playing, and he goes, yeah, that one, let's do something with that. And I was like, okay. So we ended up writing a song with that one, and we put out one little EP. And on that EP, it was me on guitar, bass, and I wrote the lyrics. And then he was on keys, drums, and vocals. And then he did the cover artwork, and he did, well, the cover artwork was a picture, but he did the logo and all that fun stuff. But I've had E-Trig now, Evil Trimegistus, for, God, I started that in high school. 1988, 1987. I heard Celtic Frost because I just started listening to metal, and I remember a guy telling me, "You want to hear metal? You need to hear this." And he played me Celtic Frost. No, he played me King Diamond. He played Merciful Fate first. No, he played me King Diamond first. It was Abigail, so it had to be '88. And he goes, and he has a band called Merciful Fate. You need to check them out. And then another friend was like, "Oh, they're nothing. You need to hear Celtic Frost. That's where it's at." Celtic Frost, Celtic Frost. Look at that. I just cast it, and I'm starting to. And I heard them, and that was the first time, because I had been writing lyrics. I had been, teaching myself to play drums by that point. But for hearing Merciful Fate, King Diamond, and Celtic Frost, and then I got into Venom, but not as much because, oh my God, Venom. But it made it to where I kept putting limits on myself in my what I would write about. And then once I heard them and their lyrical content, I was like, why am I doing that? There's no reason for me to limit myself. And then when I started writing music, like I said earlier, the album for Fog Warrior coming out called Ruined was actually written as one 46-minute long song that I had to chop up to fit on Bandcamp, so I just made it into an album. And the song And Before for the project, Jonathan L. Henson, it's 54 minutes long, just because. I actually streamed working on it on here, and I couldn't get the microphone to pick up right. So I sounded like an 80s DJ with an echo effect going on, but that's on my YouTube. I think I went through and was playing little snippets of what I have ready for the 2 Fog Warrior albums and the EP that's coming up. That's also on YouTube. By the time he ends up wrapping up, I'm going to be out of buffs. So the song in the background is what I did for my classical music. Bard of Far Ice. This one's called I can't even pronounce it properly. The name's in Icelandic. It means still waters run deep. Boy, that's a long port. Talks to Fadeweir. Back in the day when EQ first came out, I had fun making gnome versions of my guild mates. And then I would go level them up in Kara Isle, because nobody was ever in Kara Isle. And if you've ever seen the map, there's no just regular map of everything, is there? Nothing of just Antonica. So if you ever saw the map before, you have Fadeweir on one side, Antonica in the middle, and Eruden on the other side. Well, Eruden, off the opposite end of Eruden from Antonica, was a little zone called Kara Isle. And it was cats. It was cat peoples. And so I would make a level 1 gnome and spend an entire day off running a level 1 gnome from Akaknon along the walls all the way over to Butcher Block, hop on the boat, go through the Ocean of Tears, go to Freeport, run along the walls all the way to Kinos, hop on the boat, go across Eruden's Crossing to Eruden, run across the forest, Tox Forest to get to the ocean over there, swim out into the ocean, get on Kara Isle, run in Kara Isle, and then my cleric would be sitting in there waiting. And then I would power level my character to like level 12 or 13 or so. So I was in Bregandy Arth. I was the only high elf in a dark elf guild. And like Varen Solon was our leader, he was an enchanter. So I made a gnome enchanter named Mini Varen. And as soon as I'd make him, I would send him tells, "You're the greatest enchanter ever. I want to grow up and be just like you." And then you would, on my other account, Tolnors would be logged in. And I would see everybody in the guild chat, "Who the hell?" I think I started that with Brindle, who wasn't in my guild. He was a druid. I was killing treants in South Corona. And that was back when coins had weight. And so you would kill treants and you would get silver. And you would be, and like I said, back then coins had weight. So you would have like, every time a treant would die, you'd get a couple thousand silver. And you would get so encumbered you couldn't move. And Brindle was a druid who would come to South Corona and run over to the treants, and then he would buy your silver off you and round it down and give you money for it. And then he would get so overweight he couldn't move, but he was bound in the bank. And so then he would gate to the bank and then turn in the money and get it. That's the only way you could exchange money back then, was turning it into the bank. And so he would do that, and he was giving me ports and everything. So I made a halfling druid called Mini Brindle. And I remember him freaking out. And then when I saw him, I think I saw him once in EQ2, and he was like, "Hey, yeah, this is the guy who named a halfling after me," which is funny because Dawes here, playing on Imported, his first character, one of his first characters was Junior Dar, the shaman, because he had run into a guy named Dar who's actually in our guild, who helped him out with his other character. So he made Junior Dar because Dar had helped him out so much. Someday we will get a freaking druid up and ready to go here. Yep, I figured. Get some melee attacks going. I haven't done that in a while. Die twice, as Gru would say. You know, I never knew if he's Gru or Grow or how you would pronounce his name. I'm not familiar with that ring. Ah, what is it? Oh, hide corpse. There we go. See, that way I don't see the corpses anymore. Because every time we're fighting or whatnot, I'm not usually worried about loot. I mean, I got some. Usually this is full. Well, I freaked myself out there for a second. I was like, "Where'd the gem go?" Oh, I turned it in already. So that's a shield of falsehood. 16 AC, 30 mana, 3 strength, 5 intelligence, 5 wisdom, -3 charisma, -3 dexterity. But I'm using Pearl Kedge Totem, which is 18 wisdom, so 18 wisdom is more than 30 mana. I wonder what it looks like. Boring. Well, if we weren't on a server with random loot table and everything was droppable, then everything that we have would be different. I wouldn't have most of the stuff I have now, like the rune etched chest plate or the Skinner's belt. 221 wisdom. I'm getting up there. We're not there yet, but we're getting up there. And I just got that Tobrin's Mystical Eye Patch. I bought that for a chrono off of Fopa. He had an extra one on him. Oh, I need to change out my leggings. So. I got the Earring of Cleansing and the Earring of Purity while we were fighting. Where were we at? We were in... I think we were in the top of Charduk. And both of those dropped as we were killing some of the named up there. No, we were down by the bridge. I think we were by the bridge keeper. And both of those dropped. One of them is a clickable dispel poison, and the other one is a clickable dispel disease. Yeah. Removes toxin from your target system, curing moderate poisons. Moderate poison? What do I have? That just says warding away poison. And Talisman of Shadow is just a group poison. Let me guess, that's a cleric. How did I know? Heal new. When I was a guide back in the day, and Gore was watching me one night, because since I was an overnight manager for Walmart, I would work 4 12-hour shifts and then I'd be off for 3 days. And I would hop on as my guide, because back when I did it, which was back in the very beginning, if you were a guide and did 10 hours of guide work a week, then your account was free. And I would get on, and anytime somebody would create a character, you would have your guide interface up. And then when somebody would be creating a new character, the name they would put in would flash on top of your screen. It would flash in front of everything. And you either okayed it or didn't okay it. And people tried to get on with a name like Shawn Michaels. And I would be like, no. They'd try to get on with a name like Nazi Killer and be like, oh, no. And I remember Gore standing behind me going, Jesus Christ, you're the naming Nazi. You won't let anybody have a name. And I was like, dude, if it's a name that would be offensive, or it's a name that is a proper name that somebody already has that's copywritten, then it ain't gonna happen. And then on this server, I have seen a lot of names that would not have got through if I was a guy. I don't know how they do it anymore, with this being sold so many times. Oh boy. Oops. The buffs I have right now are group buffs, so I will give him buffs. And he's level 20, so I can't give him the top buffs. Let's do this. Let's switch over to buffs. I never have a problem buffing up people if I'm just sitting around. I'm waiting for Imported to finish his work call. I'm not doing anything but talking, so. Alright, so a lot of these are group. With the purple around him, that's a group buff, so I can't use that buff on him. I don't think I can use Talisman because that's going to be too high. Yeah, I see it stopped casting. The spell is too powerful for your intended target. Okay, so I think I have to go back to this one. Strength, agility. I don't even know if this dexterity is going to work. Stamina. Oh, would you go? Move, move, move. Warlord just put something in our Discord chat again, and it, like I said before, it pops over my screen and I can't click over here. Alright, let's see. Oh, wait a minute. Where is Talismans? Can I use Altoona? I don't know if I can use Altoona. Let's see. I'm not going to give him a charisma buff. What's the point? That one works. Hey, Altoona works good. Because he's such a low level, if I try casting my high level stuff, it will tell me I can't cast it on him. Stamina. Oh, and if I gotta cast agility and dexterity, I can just do it over here. Oops, that's a nuke. Stop it, stop it, stop it. That is... Ah, hold on. I just nuked him. That is dexterity, I think? I don't know. That one, oops, I want to cast that one because that is... Can I cast on him? I don't think so. Gotta give him... Always gotta give him so. Did I get dexterity yet? The main ones you want to give him are the Talisman of Altoona, because that's a hit point buff, and the Stamina, because that also is a hit point buff. And he's gone. Good luck, buddy. Godspeed, young cleric. Speaking of Godspeed, what is taking so long? So 90% of the stream is going to be me waiting on Imported. But I can't complain, I mean, because he's actually trying to help me out. He's actually trying to help me out, so I can bitch and goof around about it all I want, but I couldn't have done it without him here in the first place. So, I mean, I probably could have found other people, but if you've never seen my stream before, I'm not all that comfortable with random groups. See earlier about the comments about Tolnors. Is he doing all right? 80%. I used to love doing that on Tolnors when I would go to Oasis and sit at the docks and cast level 50 buffs on all the little guys out in Oasis. I would just come and sit down. I'd be like casting buffs at the docks, and I wouldn't take any donations. If I didn't feel like dealing with grouping that day. Plus, our guild already had a kick-ass cleric. I can't remember his name. It started with an N. I want to say Nihil, but that's freaking mayhem. Nersel. I think his name was Nersel. And I think he was only like 15 or 16 years old. And he was a better cleric than I was, but that's not saying much. So if you're looking at my hotkeys down here, which you're probably not, that is my Earring of Twisted Leaves, which gives me Scale of the Wolf. Now you get to wait. Hold on a second. That's my helm. I don't think I'm even wearing that. Am I wearing it? No, I'm wearing a Crown of Leaves. That's a helm that gives me a Charisma buff. My Bracer gives me a direct damage spell. This removes poison. This removes disease. This gives me primal essence. And this is my Guise of the Deceiver. So, and now he's gone. All right. So we are going to. Oh, people too many. We are going to. Oh, bite me twice. Second Gnu! And I'm going to stop iTunes. So the music's going to stop. And I'm going to kick up Discord, so you're going to hear Dawsrith now. And then there's a chance my brother will get on. And then Gorelord's not working today, so there's a chance Gorelord will get on. Where am I at? Desktop. Discord. Alright, so Discord's kicking up on the right hand side over here. You won't see it, obviously. There it is. Microphone on. Oh, yeah, so Gorelord is on a live server running around. He's on a live server running around Velis, getting reacquainted with Velis.
Here that we're selecting.
What?
Yes, and I'm just rolling my eyes like I just did.
Where are you at?
A lot of use.
Where are you at? I didn't hear what you were saying. I just got on. What'd you say? All right, where are you at? And did you invis? Because all this stuff still wants to attack, even though it's not a high enough level. Oh, there we go. Oh, he's still doing something else. He's not even talking to me. Okay. All right. The dog is killing things. Go Ganu. Go Ganu. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. So what I'm looking for is going to be over here. Oh, biteth of me. I don't want to use my dot, because if I use my dot, I'm going to run out of mana. And I don't have any AoEs mimmed. But they're all gray. Famous last words.
Okay, I'm at the fight.
Nothing attacked you the whole way over there?
I just used invis.
Oh, because you weren't invis when you ran off, I don't think.
Yeah, I was. I cast it and then I ran.
Yeah.
Made it all the way here.
Oh, I'll be there in a second. I healed the cleric at the doorway
That
real quick.
guy has been asking me for buffs since he freaking made that character. He asked me for buffs in Narek Forest. He asked me for buffs in Common
Really?
Tunnels. And as soon as he zoned into Mistmore and I saw his name, I went, "Oh Jesus!" And sure enough, 10 seconds later, a tell pops up. Hey, can you buff me?
Yep.
I'm like, "Geez, this guy has no
Stop it. Stupid
shame
Destiny.
or I can't think of the word. No, whatever. He
No shame. No interior monologue.
just, oh, something for me. Hey, can you give this to me?
Yeah. Oh man, when I was in Commons a while back, I was waiting for something to come up that I could buy, and there was a person that popped on and said, "New character starting out will accept any donations." And then everybody was like, "Why don't you earn them?" And then that person went away, and then like 10 minutes later, a different person starting a new character looking for donations. It was the same wording and everything. So somebody for like 45 minutes was making a new character and then saying the exact same wording, looking for donations.
Are you fucking kidding me?
But
Not in Pale
AFK.
hey, what did we get? Ringmail gloves. Wrist. Oh yeah, whatever. Don't want it. All right. So, I don't have Viz up now because I was changed all my stuff. So we're gonna invis. Excuse me. We're gonna invis, and then we're gonna cook on over because we are right here, and we need to go right here. I think I need to run this way because that goes across that way. So, is that what I said? This way? Yeah. Whoop. Can't go up it unless you're on it. And I've been having the worst luck with my invises. They keep breaking so stinking quick. Hey, there you are. All right, so there he is. Where's my invis? Okay, so do I need to actually talk to him? Oh, dang it.
Careful, as soon as you talk to him, he's gonna spawn.
Yep,
And
well,
everything attacks.
he's not doing it yet.
And all
He's
those ads jump in.
he's light blue.
Yeah, but he hits for 200.
Yeah, I'm worried about the harm touch. I'm gonna send the pet after him.
Do we have to kill him?
Yeah, I have to get his pelt.
Do you have the AE slow?
No.
Alright.
No, we don't have to kill him. We can wait until I can get a group.
No, let's try it. If it goes to shit in the first 10 seconds, I'll hit evac. I already have it up.
Yeah, because all my damn. I think the AE slow is level 58. That's one of the two spells I'm missing. Is my AE slow and another one.
And all these blood wolves are gonna jump you. Hold
They
on.
the blood whips are gray.
Yeah, but they still stun and beat the shit out of you.
Well, I'm gonna have to pet attack first, and then I'm gonna drop both dots on Black Dyer.
Yep, I'm gonna hit my big dot and then probably nuke and just try to get this over with as fast as possible.
Do you have the damage shields up?
That's what I'm getting.
Damage shields, Scotty! Alright, I'm gonna die again. Yay! So while you were talking, while you were on the phone, After this one, I go back to Emerald Jungle and turn in what I get,
Yep.
and it gives me a container, and then we're done for today. Because after that, I have to go to City of Mist. So
Hit it.
okay, you ready?
Sure.
That didn't sound very promising. I'm gonna let the pet eat the harm touch, so we may lose the pet.
Yeah, just slow.
Yeah, pet's gonna die.
It's slow, thank God.
Slow hit. Ah, the freaking Bane of Knife didn't hit though. Ah, neither dot hit. That sucks. Anything of yours hit?
Yeah, my one dot's on it.
Okay, yeah, because none of
This
my
thing has a
dots hit.
lot. This thing's got a ton of hit points. She's on me now.
Don't die.
Yeah, he's going down decently.
I want to try my dot again, but I know if I do, I'm gonna run out of mana.
Just keep yourself alive. I can't root him. He resists.
Oh, Mallow didn't stick either. Oh, I took Toper down to give myself invis. Okay, now everything's on you, looks like. That's the only thing I don't like about the walkthrough is that it gave me, some information about what's going on, but it also didn't tell me that Black Dagger is magic resistant. But, I mean, that's how you learn, isn't it? Where's it at? I can't even look.
15.
I need that pelt.
You're the group leader. Take it.
How do I take
Just
it?
right click it and assign to yourself.
Keep me alive. I can't see what I'm doing. God damn it, I did it again. I don't have any mana. I can't cast on
Did you
myself.
get it?
Yeah.
Did you
No,
get it?
no, not yet. Hold on.
Hit it.
Go. Wait, it's not letting me take it. What the hell? Yes. Okay, go. No drop. Go, 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 go.
Try. It's a long cast. And
Oh
these
my
things are
god.
stunning.
Overrun with grays. Woo, my god. Okay,
Yeah,
so
being on the druid wasn't my first choice.
yeah. Oh, I need the
Like,
druid.
enchanter and monk, and that would have been laughable. Because I would have just AE mezzed it all and then just beat it down with the monk real fast.
Yeah. Well, so now I need to.
Just med and heal, and then we'll go to Emerald Jungle.
Yep. And all I got to do is just run back to that same spirit,
Yeah.
turn in the skin, get
It gives you the boots, which are nice because they're clicky.
the black fur boots and instant self. So and the 6 slot container, and then we're done. Because then after that we got it's City of Mist for the next step, and I'm not gonna worry about that. Oh, there's heal new again. I don't have Toper up. I shut it down so I could.
You don't need it. Just let Regen do its thing.
Did you cast Regen on me? I don't even see it.
I'm trying. I don't have mana.
I wonder if I have enough.
I have a group regen. Don't back up.
Back through the zone again, like I did yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Was it yesterday or day before?
Day before?
One of those days. So I was talking crap about you while you were on the phone.
So I got up because the basketball hoop blew over and hit the trailer again.
Oh, son of a! Is the wind blowing out there again?
It is blowing 100 miles an hour and your trash cans are going down the street.
Oh crap! Are they empty?
Yep.
Shoot. All right. I'll be FK while I'm medding. I'll be right back. Talk to people.
Talk, talk, talk. So yeah, that fight went a lot better than I was expecting it to go. I've done this before. And I remember that fight being slightly harder. Druid wasn't my first choice for doing that fight, or Druid Shaman combo. But hey, we made it work out. I've done this epic a lot of times and then but I did it originally the real way, the Shaman epic back in like 2000. And then since then, there's been a way to cheat it where you just repeat the first step multiple times until your faction is up to ally. And then once you're ally, it's very easy to churn in basically the last item and then do the last kill and then you're done. So it was the easiest epic. Now you got to actually do all the steps. They changed it to where you can't repeat the first step over and over to max the faction. But no big deal. I mean, it's still a fun, cool quest to go through, and none of it's really that hard. I mean, we've already wiped out half of it, and it didn't take much to do. After this, there's just some City of Mist collecting. Got to get a drop out of Plane of Fear, and then the big final kill probably takes a group and a half because it's kind of a pain in the butt. He's got a hell of a AE dot that really takes you down. But it's a fun little epic to do. So Bloodrum had to go AFK. He's my neighbor, and it's very, very windy today. I was not expecting that much wind, and my kid's basketball hoop blew over and hit my travel trailer and put a big dent and scratch on it. And then the trash cans, it was trash day, so the trash cans outside are getting blown all over the place and getting blown into Bloodrum's car. So I told him he better jump out and take a look. So he just went outside real fast. So yeah, now we just gotta do the churning on Emerald Jungle. As soon as he comes back, I'm probably gonna get off this. I'm actually working. I just took a break real quick to help him out, get that going for him. Trying to think of how we're gonna get him playing a fear drop. What if anyone's going to Plane of Fear today? Because with Velius coming out tomorrow, I mean everybody's gonna be so locked in Velius, no one's gonna do anything else for a while. But I'm sure I can get a group together maybe and go up into Fear and see if we can get it. Let's see. I didn't think he'd take this long to come back. Bloodrum, come back. I have to go back to work. I don't want to port him to Emerald Jungle without his knowledge. You've been to Emerald Jungle before, you get friggin' jumped sometimes. Like just mobs walking at him. It's probably Greycons anyways, but still. You don't want to run into that crap. He probably stopped to talk. Come on. Come back. Come on, Glassy. Come back. I'm just gonna keep working until he comes back. I'll do data entry into a customer database. Work for a marketing firm. Funny when customers sign up for something and they use like their Gmail or their Hotmail address.
What are you doing?
Bantering with myself.
You
You go
lied.
outside.
You
You enjoy the
lied.
wind.
You lied. The trash cans were not down the street. They just one knocked over.
Well, they're about to go down the street.
The neighbor's trash cans are blowing over and going down the street. Yeah, that wind is nuts. We live on the coast, in case anybody was wondering. Top left corner of California. So what were you riffing at?
Customer database entries.
No.
Can we go now?
Yeah, we just got to go to Emerald Jungle, so I'll invis myself when I get there.
I don't need to run over there with you. You can just go.
Yeah, whoop, let me
Because you can gate
invis.
out. Too late.
I
Is
will
Tommy
get there.
home?
Yeah, he's on Florida Nevi. He's running around Velius getting reacquainted with the zones.
Oh, can he res you on football? Because I can't jump on the account if he's on.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. I'll ask him.
I was gonna log FOPA and just pour it over there and handle it, but if he's on his account, I can't do it.
Well, let me
And
go ask. I'll ask him real quick, and you stay on imported.
okay, I'm going back to commons.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna run over here and get this turned in real quick.
Cool. All right. Well, I'm jumping off Discord. Just shoot me a message in game.
All right.
Bye,
Later.
everybody.
Thanks for coming. All right, so we're gonna go turn this in, and then I'm gonna go back to commons, and then I'm gonna sit and wait and see if I can get my. So in this zone, the person we gotta talk to is the person we already talked to. The spirit sentinel up there. So. I gotta turn in this hide we just got. And do I have sew? Yeah, I do. Okay. And he's gonna give me some awesome self-clicking sew boots. And he's gonna give me a container, a six-slot container. 6-slot container, not slick. And then I have to go to City of Mist and get a bunch of stuff to fill up the container. So we're not gonna be able to do that today. So what's gonna happen next is I'm going to get a res, hopefully, for the 2 times I died earlier. It's like a real undead. I didn't even check. Invis is good, but there you have to have an invisible. Undead usually can see through invis. You have to have invisibility and invisibility to undead to be completely invisible. And even that's not completely invisible because some mobs can see invis. And it's horrifying. See, with the EQ the way it is now, it's not anywhere near as horrifying as it used to be. Because when I died twice earlier in this stream, you saw I popped up in commons with everything on me. Back in the day when EQ first came out, you didn't get spells every level. You got spells like every 4 levels. And if you died, everything stayed on your corpse. So when I died in West Corona, and popped up in commons, um, if it was back in the original EQ, because this is a time lock progressive server, but it doesn't go back to the way it was in the beginning. It's like vanilla, but with a few things different. Where am I at? This way. I popped up with all my stuff on, and it just left a corpse. If this was the original EQ back when I first played it, I would have popped up in commons naked, and my body would have all my stuff on it back over where it was. Sup, yo? Where did I put it? There it is. Alright, so there's the 6-slot container, and there's the boots. Alright, so now I need to get the heck out of here as fast as possible. You think I'd have gate closer to the front of my spell book, but thinking is not one of my main points. Alright, so get rid of all that. Get out of here before something walks in the room. Because my pet's dead from killing the last one. I can't believe he resisted both of my dots and Mallow. He slowed, no problem, but if he would have resisted slow, we wouldn't have been able to do that fight. And I wouldn't have been able to do it without imported there, that's for dang sure. Alright, so I'm just going to sit here. I'm going to remember my pet spell. Okay, so it takes 30 seconds before you cast the pet spell. I'm going to AFK for a second. I'm going to go talk to Faux in the other room. I'll be right back. Okay, so I went out and talked to Flopper Fauxpas, and he's gonna get off of the Coronavirus server real quick and hop on Fauxpas and come over here and res my two corpses in North Corona. And if you didn't see the earlier part of the stream, when we started, I was 99.999% into 60, and we were going to West Corona, and we ported to North Corona, and unbeknownst to yours truly, there was a Druid Guildmaster standing there. Um, and I was looking at the map trying to see which direction where the zone line was for West Corona, and I'm level 60. The Guildmaster conned yellow to me. That character's name was Christmas Time. They must work for Walmart. So I died because I was looking at the map, and a yellow con druid wasted my pet and then killed me. And then we went back because Dawes thought it was my invis had broke. No, the first time we went, I wasn't invis and I died. So we went back and I invised myself, and then he ported, and then I popped up there without any invis apparently, because my invis lasts like 2 seconds, and was killed again. And so he invised me, and we popped up, and I was able to get away from the druid ring, no problem, and dragged both corpses next to each other. Well, I really didn't need to summon my pet again because it's going to go away as I get rezzed here. And no need to be sitting because all that's going to go away. So if you haven't played the game, you don't know what a res is. When you die, you lose experience because I died twice and lost 33% of my experience. You lose experience and you leave a corpse. In the original Everquest back in the day, when you Whoops. When you died, all your equipment stayed on your corpse, but they have since changed that over the years. So even though we're on a time lock progression server, they didn't go back to the original EverQuest, as in the original UI setup and spells every 4 levels, not every level. So I popped up here in Commons where I'm bound in my full armor, but I lost all that experience. Faux my cousin Flopper Faux there, he's going to res me with a 96% res, so I get 96% of my experience back. So after these 2 reses, I should be at about, I would say, 97%, maybe 95% into level 60, because I lost 33%. So. Oops. And then once I pop up, I'm gonna want to, well, I can origin back. Well, mem gate anyway. I won't have any mana, but I can gate. So what we did today, so oops, 1 sec. They were, oh, he sees him. So got on today. Last night I had tried turning in. There we go. I tried turning in. Now you tell me. I tried turning in Woe, Envy, and the Shield of Mar to the Spirit in West Corona, and it took Woe and Envy and kicked me back to Shield. Okay, so that one got me back to 82%. Here's my other corpse. And that one got me back to 98%. And so last night, or yesterday, when I tried to turn in all 3, it took 2 and gave me back to Shield. And then I got a message out of game on my computer, which took the focus off of the game. And when I clicked back on the game, I clicked on auto attack and attacked the spirit. And so I had to kill it. It didn't drop me back Woe and Envy. So today I started by going back and getting Woe and Envy again. And then I came back with a druid who then tracked the spirit for me, because I was the only one in the zone for 7 hours when I was trying to find it before. And we found it in like 5 minutes. Turned it in, it actually worked. So then we went to Emerald Jungle, turned that in, went to Castle Mistmore, killed the wolf there, got its skin, went back to Emerald Jungle, turned that in, and got my clicky boots. So now I have boots that you click on. What am I wearing? Oh, I'm wearing golden free boots. So you click on them and it gives you so. So it's self-targeting so for free, no mana. So I'm not going to wear them, but I will keep them, and then you do this. So now I can cast it on myself at any time. And then it gave me this, which is a 6-item container. So the next place we have to go is City of Mist, which we're not going to do today because Dazrith is working and has a softball game tonight. So we're going to take care of that on another day. I don't know when. Probably Friday. I may be back on streaming later this week, but We won't be working on the Epic again probably until Friday. Maybe Friday. Oh crap. Maybe not even. Tomorrow Velius drops on this server, so we'll see. So I can move this back over here now. There we go. Alright, so thanks for watching. Subscribe if you want. If you can follow, following is free. I always follow back. Make sure you follow Dozrith. Put his name in the chat. Dozrith. Follow Dozrith, and then another good one to follow is. Oops. Steve Fantasy is awesome to follow. What is today? Tuesday? He's not streaming tonight. He streams Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So I'll be back on probably later this week. Everybody have a good day. I will see you all next time. Later.